Welcome to the Daily Jing for Monday, April 18th. Here's the quote of the day. I don't feel guilty about being alive. A survivor of the concert massacre in Paris, November 15th. So let's look at the schedule. So this is the 13th week, April 18th. The the paper was due this morning by 6 a.m., the rough draft of the research paper. Here's the peer review sheet. You should have shared it with me and with your peer partners. So you fill this out for each one of the papers you review. You look at the thesis, you look at the support for the thesis, and remember the thesis should be written in a way that previews what the paper is about. So there should be a clause, a claim, and then a because, and then there should be reasons, at least 3 or 4 reasons, and those reasons should then be the way that you organize the paper. So you need support and you need to have organization. Logical sections that introduce the topic, state the thesis, deal with the opposition, make the case, and conclude. And the introduction and conclusion. Please think about setting up your paper with some kind of narrative or series of questions or description or something. Don't just start with facts. Facts put the reader asleep until you've gotten them interested in the paper. A narrative is a really good way to do this. So look to see if your partner has begun the paper in a way that brings you into it, that gets you excited about the topic. Okay? Let's go to the key page. I'm going to deal with Turnitin and plagiarism on Wednesday. The paper form, if you click on this link, you go to the paper form. Remember your name, English composition for research paper, my name and the date. Make a title, indent each paragraph, double space, 12-point type. Here's some information about the in-text citations for MLA. This is from the Purdue OWL. If you've put the author of the paper into the quote, you don't need to put it into the parenthetical. But look at how this is formatted. You put the last quotation here, you take a space, and then you put the parenthetical and you put the period outside. Here's the author. And remember, with a block quote, you put this at the end of the block quote. Okay. See if there's an example of a block quote here. Okay, so the idea is that the block quote does not have quotation marks around it, and the parenthetical is outside of the period. Okay, so let's go back to the sample of the works cited page. So you center works cited, and then you put the first line of each of the quote to the margin, and you then indent the rest of it. 3 spaces. And this particular example, does not have an author, so they alphabetize it by the name of the article. Here's an author, author, author. Here's a website. It's alphabetized by the name of the website. Okay, so you get the idea. So back to the notes here. The question of the day is, where can I find the 4R peer review sheet? You can find it in the schedule in Friday's block. Okay? All right, thanks. Bye.